Alright. First of all, that headache thing there, don't ever do that again. Alright. Was there anything else? I know you don't really care about me, but I still don't give you the right to abuse me like that, alright? I am on my divine path. I've been called to deliver messages to help God's people. Whether you love God or not, whether you love God's ways or not, you're still God's people. And for that reason, I'm going to oblige you with this information. Okay? Because it's not about me. It's about the greater good. I am a messenger. Okay? So, Most High, let's do this personal reading for this lady. However this reading goes, this is exactly how I'm uploading it. So, back the fuck up. I asked you nicely many times now. You're starting to bring out the devil in me. Let's be nice to each other. Okay? We don't have to like each other to be courteous and considerate towards each other. Let's do that. Okay? Alright. So Most High, you know what this lady needs. You know what her concerns are. I am just going to be the conduit for you to communicate to her. So please lead me to the decks that have these messages that you want to convey to her and possibly her people. Please. And thank you. Okay. I'll do 7. Anything else she needs to know? Give it to her in a dream or something. So we have wisdom, perception. So there is wisdom, and then there is our perception of things. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they are not. Rejection. Laughter. Authority. Exertion. Putting in hard work. Authenticity. Shame. Companionship. Identity. Announcement. Aptitude. That's one's natural ability to do something. Abandonment. Vulnerability. Wish. Mother Nature. Healing. Natural healing. Destiny. Discernment. Divine love. Truthfulness. Blossoming. So, like I said, there's wisdom and then there's perception. Which one are you guiding your life by at this time? Wisdom or your perception of something? And is your perception of that thing the correct perception of that thing or that person? Is it the truth of the matter? Or are you just acting off of your own beliefs? Choosing to stick to your own beliefs, your own conjured beliefs. Examine the matter and put the facts in place, or bring them to the forefront, those facts that support your beliefs. If you cannot find any, then you have the wrong perception. So then we have rejection, laughter, authority, anyway, someone is putting in a lot of work into being their own true self. Laughter. So we have the rejection, then we have laughter, and then we have authority. So that means someone is rejecting some kind of authority. Matter of fact, they're laughing in your face. And they're putting in a lot of effort into being their authentic self because they are ashamed. They are ashamed of your companionship. They're ashamed of who you are. Are they right for feeling ashamed? So then we have identity announcement, aptitude abandonment. They're leaving. They're ashamed of maybe you, your influences, and they're leaving. They've had enough. And it's like this person's wish is for Mother Nature to look after them. They're looking to the universe to be blessed. And I think that that is the best thing that they can do with themselves, because that's where the true power lies. It's not in people, it is in God, the universe, the creator. So this person is very right. And if this person stays true to this desire, if this person stays on this trajectory, they will get the healing that they are after. Healing, destiny is discernment. That is the best destination, because then this person is using their mind for their self. Instead of being a puppet on a string, they're using their own God-given judgment to live out their own God-given life. They're following their own God-given true path by being the authority in their own life. They're taking charge of their own life. Because God doesn't talk to other people on a regular basis for them to tell us who we are and who we should be. God talks directly to us. And a lot of the times, the voices that are coming from outside of us is contradictory to the voice that is within us. Because those outside of us, they talk to us for their own benefit. They instruct us according to their own benefit. When we listen to the voice that is within us, we're listening to the voice of God. We're living our soul and not a role. So this person wants to have the ability to discern divine love and truthfulness, and they want that ability to grow. Divine love, truthfulness, blossoming. This is what this person wants to be able to do so that they can take charge of their own life and be happy for a change. Be happy and free. It doesn't mean that that person doesn't love you. And you can choose to make this hard, or you can choose to make this easy for yourself. It's all up to you and how you respond. After blossoming, we have kindness. And if you bring in the kindness, you will see the magic. Because it's all about self-worth. Your self-worth, their self-worth. Knowledge of it. Being encouraged towards it. Fickleness. Insecurity. Dreams. So this person is being haunted. This person is being haunted in their dreams by guilt. This person is looking for rejuvenation and divine blessing. They're listening because they want an abundance of romance. And that doesn't mean romance as in someone that you have sex with. Let me calm down. This is romance in all forms. They want to have a good relationship with their family, their friends, their community, the world. Okay? They know it's gonna be challenging. So, this last part is telling me something different because we have venture, celebrations, victimhood. So there were celebrations in victimhood. People were happy to hurt other people. Under that perception in the beginning, this person was happy to hurt other people, but now there is an awakening. So now this person sees differently. They know differently. They know better. And they're not happy with that anymore. And neither should you. God has been trying to put you and your people on a better path for a very long time, and you keep resisting. You keep resisting with full force. But if you continue on this path, there's going to be a lot of pain. If you change your trajectory and try to get on God's path, there will be a lot of pain there too. So the question is, which pain do you want to endure? Do you want to start doing the right thing and endure the pain that comes with doing that? Or do you want to continue to do the wrong thing and endure the pain that comes with doing that? It's up to you and your people. So this is the self-care deck. So let's find out why God instructed me to pick up this one. So this person is now awake. They know the difference between love and hate now. They're no longer under whatever spell they used to be under. And once your eyes are open, you cannot close them again. Once your third eye is open, you cannot close it again. Once you're conscious of something, you cannot unsee it. So it's forward movements. You're either with it or you're not. So now I see what your question was. Your question was about that person. That deck clarified for you. So I hope you see now. Okay? Because I don't know what question you want answered. But by the information from that deck, I can tell who that was about. And I hope you can too. Because that puts everything for you in a nutshell. This person is going through an awakening. They no longer want to do the things that you used to influence them to do. They're done with that. It does not sit well with their soul anymore, because now they know better. So God says you should enjoy a soothing cup of tea made from real leaves or fruits. And help someone who is in need. We're looking at the first 5. Clean up a room. In this sense, I don't think this is actually a physical room. This is a mental space. Clean up your mental space. Because followed, we have write down 4 things you are grateful for. Do more research on a topic you have an interest in, whatever that is. You need to get some information. So that is God's advice for you. You need to go have a cup of tea and soothe yourself. Also, you're being instructed to help someone who is in need. Clean up your mental space. Write down 4 things you are grateful for so that you can see that your whole life is not falling apart. And I hope that this person is one of those things that you're grateful for. Let's see what else God wants to share with you. The door is open right now for all of you to have a different life. That's what's happening. The universe is conspiring to assist you to the other side, where there's happiness, there's real family. You can get together over good things, light-hearted things. You can enjoy each other in honesty, sincerity. You can fight for the right things together instead of fighting for the wrong things together. Everybody wants to be happy. Everything comes at a price. Everything. Just think of how many people you have grieved for these years. How many souls have you tormented for all these years, you and your people? So, most naturally, for you to get to the other side, there's gonna be some debts to pay. And there are debts to pay no matter which way you choose to walk. But don't torment me anymore. I'm not in the mood. If you choose to walk the hard path towards your future, then do that. But that don't have nothing to do with me. Nothing. change. Let me calm down again. That's what God is trying to bring to you and your people. Change. Okay? Yeah. Denial. Abundance. God wants to bring you change because you're in denial about your abundance. You think you're on an abundant path, but you are not on an abundant path. And I hope that the events that are unfolding at this point of your lives is evidence enough for you to see that you are not on an abundant path. So if you have allowed yourself to believe that, it's time that you change your perception, because it is false security. It is a false sense of security. And it has an expiration date. And it's coming closer. So this is why all these things are unfolding. The expiration date draws nigh. So how you choose to go forward will determine what kind of ride this is going to be. Is it going to be as smooth as it can be, or is it going to be as bumpy as it can be? You need to pray. You need to connect with God. You need to invite God into the situation. You cannot do it by yourself. You have neither the wisdom, the knowledge, nor the understanding to do it all by yourself. You have not the courage. You have not the grace. You have not the strength. You have not the health to do it all by yourself. God is trying to make you guys see that you need God in your life. Excuse me. Next we have empathy. That's the ability to feel for others. This card says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. We have service. And then we have growth. So having empathy, being able to see the situation from the other person's point of view, and being of service to them. This card says, I feel good when I can help others. Help someone in need. That just came out in the other one. So being able to see the other person's from the other person's point of view, and being willing and actually putting in the effort to help someone, it will create growth. It will create growth. Next we have guilt, friendship, pride, worry, guilt, friendship, pride, worry, pride, pride. So something went wrong in a friendship, but pride is getting in the way of possibly a reconciliation. It could be an actual friendship, or it could just be within the unit. You have patience, judgment, discipline. Failure, and that is success. Wait, failure, success, doubt. So someone doesn't know if they can create this so we have this guilt regarding this friendship, and the pride is getting in the way and it's causing worry. So now they're killing time. And we have judgment and discipline. So they're killing time, and whilst they're killing time, the world keeps turning and shit keeps happening. So now they're what's worrying them is whether or not this is gonna be a failure or a success. This apology or whatever. There's doubt. Honesty, adversity. They think, then we have gratitude. So they think that this person is actually going to create friction between, is it between you and someone, whoever this is talking about. One person thinks that their apology will not be accepted, that this person will be happy to create adversity. They'll be happy to dismiss their apology. So one person is gonna go and say, I'm sorry, and another person is gonna say something like, F off, F you, and walk away, something like that. And yeah, they'll set their own self free. And that is grieving someone. They have regrets about whatever happened in the relationship. But perseverance will bring peace. See, because once you're in any kind of association with anyone and you've done them wrong, just because you apologize, depending on what that wrong is, it takes a while for people to calm down at times. It takes a while for, I mean, even if they don't talk to you, doesn't mean that they haven't forgiven you. Because someone can forgive you, but still they're in their heart, they're not at peace with interacting with you anymore. And if this is the case, that you've done someone something wrong, or someone's, if you've done wrong and you want to apologize, and you think that they will not accept your apology, it is still on you to try to apologize. The right thing would be for you to do what you know is right. Even if you think that this person is going to laugh in your face or whatever, if your apology is sincere, whatever their response is, it's up to you to give that apology, because you know that you were in the wrong in the first place. So the mature thing and the godly thing, the upright thing to do is to make your apology. But you have no control over how this person reacts to your apology. They do not have to accept your apology. But once you have made that apology, it sets things right with you and the universe. So now the burden is on this person, how they choose to move forward. So by you making that sincere apology, even if this person choose to laugh in your face or disrespect you, shout at you, shut a door in your face, whatever comes after this apology, you will have made peace with the universe. You see, we know man's law, but we don't know universal law. But trust me, you need to let go of the response that you could possibly get. That is none of your business. What is your business is if you feel within your heart that it is your duty, if you feel within your heart that it is the right thing to do to apologize, then do so and let the chips fall wherever they may. Because when this person does calm down, they will think back and they will say, okay, they did apologize. And once their emotions, once the muddy waters of their emotions have settled, they can see clearly again. And then maybe they'll come back and apologize for not accepting your apology. You see, these things take time. It's a process. This is why I don't choose to believe in death. Death is a myth. Because life happens so slowly. We were trained to believe in death. If we choose to believe in death, it makes us live life in a haste. We want to hurry everything up. And that is tormenting because life itself is showing you that that's not how it works. We need to learn to take life slow. We need to learn to be at one with nature more. I mean, we can go contrary to nature sometimes, because to me, upheaval keeps life interesting, you know. I'm just weird like that. Too much peace, too much calm, after a while it gets weary and boring and yeah. But know when to go against the grain and know when to go with the flow. In a case like this, it's calling for a go with the flow kind of approach. So if there's someone that you know you need to apologize to, please make that apology. And how they respond is none of your business. Just make sure that your apology is sincere. Because it's not about how people feel about you. It's about how the universe feels about you. Because people can neither build you nor break you down without the universe giving them the power, the wisdom, the courage, all those other things to do so. So everything comes from upstairs first. You see, there's the creator and then there is all of us. If the creator doesn't give the green light, nobody can do anything to anybody. So have some faith in the universe and live your life putting the creator first, not each other. It doesn't matter if this person forgives you or not. Once you're sincere, you have cleared yourself. You have done yourself a great service. That is universal law. All right, we got, okay. So we have improving health. Seems like the reading is helping. Let's see what's behind that. So we got success. And we got yes. Okay, I like that. Let's see what else God wants to share. "40 minutes. I don't know if this video, when we get to about an hour, I'm gonna stop it because because it takes a very long, well, maybe, I'll see. It takes a very long time to upload when the videos are very long. Okay, now these cards at the back, they're calling. I don't know why they're calling, but they're calling. This happened to me once in another reading. And at the bottom here, we have this huge no. Like God is saying, nope, not that way, we're going this way. So we're going to take from the top. So we have within the next few weeks. And we have a year from now. Opportunity. Okay, so there'll be two opportunities. One within the next few weeks, and one a year from now. So it seems like the one within the next few weeks is not going to be a success. But then the other one, it will be. Okay? That's what I'm getting there. Let's see what else. Perfect timing. So a year from now, that will be the perfect timing. But this first opportunity that's coming up within the next few weeks, don't let it pass you by. Because like I just explained, even if this person tells you take your apology and stuff it where the sun doesn't shine, by you making the apology, it clears you of some of the karma. It clears you of some of the burden. Okay? Because they cannot deny the fact that you actually apologized, especially if it was sincere. This person might shut you out because of their hurt feelings. It's okay. Make the apology anyway. There will be another opportunity in about a year's time. Alright? And that will be the perfect timing, right? Let's read on. Yeah, forgiveness. So, whoever it is that you're seeking this forgiveness from, it will come. But it will not be a walk in the park. Let's look at two more. Yeah, we got yes. There will be forgiveness. Okay? It's not the right time right now. And like God already started off, within the next few weeks, that's when the opportunity is going to come. The first opportunity. So there'll be two opportunities. Alright? It's not the right time to take action right now. Okay? So, and God says trust. And ask your angels if you don't believe me. There'll be big happy changes, okay? Yeah. There will be big happy changes. So you're to remain positive. Okay? Let's look at the next one, just shits and giggles. Listen to your intuition. That's your angels talking to you. Your intuition is your angels talking to you. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Your intuition is the voice of love. So, that big no at the bottom of the deck was probably talking about right now. That's gonna be the answer there. It's not the right time, and when you do make this apology, or whoever make this apology, they're not gonna get a very good response. But then, like I said, after emotions calm down, after the smoke clears from this person's brain and ears, You know, like those cartoons when they get mad, the smoke come out their ears and it just fills the room. So after that smoke clears, then they'll be able to accept and reciprocate the kind gesture. Okay? So let's see what else God wants to tell you. So, God says chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. At the bottom of the deck, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So someone is staying optimistic about their love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And it is worth waiting for. Right now you're getting to know each other. And there's forgiving and learning. And when I saw this card, I saw renewed love. It says new love, but I heard renewed love when I looked at it. Because after forgiving and learning, if it's this person, then it's not new love, it's renewed love. Yeah. So, whoever these people are, it could be a family, it could be friends, or whoever this is pertaining to. The relationship is being influenced by one's religious upbringing or spiritual path. Okay, so it's being influenced by the way that someone thinks. Okay, and God is saying that you should stay optimistic because it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life there. So God is up to something. Okay, so with this renewed love, God says make the effort for this reconciliation. Okay, God says retreat. That means take away yourself for now. Okay, now is not the time for that, but very soon. Okay, because you deserve love. God is saying you need to release your ex. Expectations, perceptions. That's what I'm getting from this card. Release your expectations. The time has come to clear your energy. I guess that's regarding finances and career. And it also has something to do with family. God says to keep an open mind. And then it says flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. But their love will be unrequited. So it's like two people are not on the same page. So there's a friendship. They're getting to know each other and all that. There's an acquaintance and all that. But there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then God is saying, give the relationship a chance because it is safe for you to love. Okay? Then we have wedding. It could actually mean wedding, or it could just mean a relationship between two people, or even a group of people is getting stronger, like a family unit. It said the situation involves marriage, but a wedding is more of a serious commitment. Okay, so whereas like yeah, this is just representing the fact that this situation is going to be more committed. Okay, but God says to pay attention to the red flags regarding romantic feelings and thinking this could be the one. So somebody have a wandering eye. Trust. Let your friends help you. Passion with a past life relationship. So this person got issues. So this person, whoever this is about, somebody has a wandering eye, okay? And that's what the red flags are. But God is saying to kind of hang in there, but pay attention to the red flags and all these things. Sounds like a heavy fucking load to me. I don't want that job. Nope. But anyhow, that's what's happening there. So there's a strong magnetic connection between two or more people. It could be a romantic situation this is referring to, or it could be the familial situation. It could be a friendship or whatever. You would know how this applies, but it feels like it's more of a romantic situation, and one person has a very wandering eye, and that is not healthy. So although there's chemistry, God is still saying pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so that's that situation there. Now let's see what else. We have two more decks. Imagine you have a husband or a boyfriend and you have to be an investigator every time because they refuse to stop having a wandering eye. If you have a woman or if you have a man at home, then why are you going out looking for other things? You have no self-control? What kind of person are you? You're not supposed to be, I mean, if you want to be a husband or a wife, then you need to be in a polygamous relationship with polygamous thinking people. You're not supposed to be in a monogamous relationship with a woman or a man who respects marriage in that way, because there will only be conflict. If a person believes in multiple partners, then they should get with someone who also believes in having multiple partners, so that there's no conflict. So there's a conversation here. This is the conversation deck. Conversation relevant to some concern you have. That card was moving strange. I want to see what that is. Okay. So, I know that I did you wrong. That's the card that was acting weird. And I like to take a look at any card that has too much movement going on, because that's energy. It's saying something. So this card wanted to make itself known. I know that I did you wrong. Okay, so now we have I want to break up. That's the card that came out. That's the conversation. I want to break up. At the bottom of the deck, we have just saying hi. Let's take it slow. Yeah, we don't need to know any more of that. So somebody wants to break up and they just want to take it slow, and that's it. I'll show you the rest. So after this, let's take it slow, then we have my love for you is true. Then we have your sex is healing to me. And then we have I feel unattractive. And then we have he's not treating me right. And then we have leave him alone. And then we have what can we do to improve our relationship. And then we have I'm going to cheat on you. And then we have I want to break up. I like how that story ended. And then we have I love you, but I'm not ready to let go of the life I'm living right now. You see? I think that this goes with the message that came from this deck, because clearly this person, one person was ready to be committed and the next one clearly was not, because they're not ready to let go of the life that they're living. Okay, so I want to break up. Where's the next one? I love it. I want to break up. I put two of these cards in here for a purpose. So it is clear. I want to break up. So this person said that they love this person, but they're not ready to let go of the life they're living, but they want to have sex with them. Yeah. No. This person needs to grow up. It's ridiculous. So let's take a look at the last deck here with the messages for you. Oh, almost 1 hour. That's perfect. I've been a little bit unwell. Not that you care. Or maybe somebody else watching this does. But I'm doing much better now. So, we have support you through tough times. Support you through tough times. What exactly does that mean to you? I don't know. This deck I made based on love languages. So perhaps it's someone's love language that they support you through tough times. That's how you know that they love you. Or that's how you show someone that you love them. Something like that. You would know what those words mean to you. So support you through tough times. Looking at verse 10. Sheesh. Okay. So support you through tough times, showing appreciation in word, deed, or service. So this person shows you that they love you and appreciate you by the things that they do, the things that they say, and the word, deed, or service. So the words that they say, well, yeah, my mind's not clicking on the deed part. I mean, deed and service are probably the same thing. But they show their appreciation for you in what you do, what what they do and what they say. And they show their appreciation for you, or part of their love language is refusing sex. I don't know. I'm not sure how this pertains to your story or your question or your concerns. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read them to you and you fit them however they apply to you. So starting over with this deck, we got support you through tough times, showing appreciation in word, deed, or service. Okay, yes. So deed is what you do and service could be more on a larger level. So deed is like something simple and small. Service is something greater. Okay. We have refusing sex. Being a keen listener. Random cute text messages, telepathic messages, emails, etc. Helping with your bath. Tantric sex. Physically touching you. Having sex. Refusing money. And that's a 10. So I want to know, or I want to make it clear what this is pertaining to. Is there, would you like to give us some kind of a heads up as to exactly what you're driving at with this, just in case they want to know? And where do I find this answer? So I'm being told to read you from whatever card comes out. Temptation or test. So let's see. What is all this here pertaining to? Let's see. Ugh. Sexual preference. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. Sexual preference. So this is somebody's sexual preference. Okay. Well, clearly we have tantric sex, having sex, refusing sex. Sexual preference. Okay. I guess that's the type of person that this person, well, whoever this is, prefer to have sex with. Alright, last message. So, I've been instructed to read you from the book, whatever card comes out here. I saw you. Face your shadow. But I'm gonna read you the one that's at the bottom of the deck. Face your shadow. Don't be afraid. It will help you change your life. No matter which direction you turn, there's gonna be pain, there's gonna be challenges, it's not gonna be an easy trip. So pick a path and stick to it. Face your shadow. Your future self will be happy you did. Okay? Trust the divine plan. So let's take a closer look at trusting the divine plan here. Alright, trust the divine plan. Are you letting past hurts and failures? Let me turn this music down. So it says, are you letting past hurts and failures occupy too much mental and emotional space? Are your defense mechanisms overdeveloped, thus overpowering or blocking your subtle psychic channels? Are you missing the blessings of the past and failing to see? Are you missing the blessings of the past and failing to trust in the divine plan for the path you've traveled thus far? Your divine energy is calling you to appreciate the perfection of the divine plan for every aspect of your life. You've been lovingly nurtured by your angels, guides, higher self, and creator all along. What you've encountered so far has helped you become the wonderful soul you are and has shaped your creative purpose in every way. Recognize how evolved you've become and appreciate how you've grown into a loving, contributing, creative human being. Regardless of your past, yes, you are all those things. And I'm not saying that to be nice to you. I'm saying it because it's true. You exist, don't you? God don't make rubbish. Okay? And believe it or not, all those things that you're not so proud of from your past, they will be a blessing to you in some way in the future. No doubt. So, be happy. Be happy for the lessons that you've learned. Be happy for all the things that you've been through, because like they say, it's made you into who you are, and it's going to help you to become who you're going to become as well. God put us on all these paths for a reason. And what you need to realize is, even in those years or times when you don't think that God was a part of whatever you were doing, God's hand was always in everything that you were doing. There's nothing that happens on the face of existence that God has not given the green light to. So even in your dark moments, even in those dark things or dark places, dark actions, dark whatever, God has a hand in that too. That's what you have to realize. And God doesn't do these things to break us down. God do these things to build us up. Experience is the best teacher, okay? And you can walk one of two paths. You can either use your past to help you in the future and help other people as well in the future, or you can sit and feel worthless and sorry for yourself and hopeless and all kind of other negative things and let all those great lessons go to waste. They neither get to benefit you nor someone else. Because the way I see it is like this. If you haven't really been through something, how much do you really know about it? Not really much. And the thing is, you've seen the darkness. You've seen the darkness. You lived it. So, who better to teach about darkness and getting people towards the light once you've managed to find your way to the light? See, it starts with you first. So, if you are to trust the divine plan, this is your journey towards the light, towards that happiness that you've always wanted, towards that close-knit family tie, and towards those good times that you want, because I know you love your family. There's no doubt about that. But it's about conducting yourselves in the right way, you know? And this here is the beginning of, well, it's not the beginning, because God has been in your plan all along. So now God is trying to help you to change tracks. God is trying to get you to come to the light now so that you can use all those lessons that you learned in the darkness for positive, you see. And that will undo a lot of the dumb shit that already took place. I hope I'm making sense to you. But anyway, let's continue. So, let me read that last one. It says, recognize how evolved you've become and appreciate how you've grown into a loving, contributing, creative human being. Your divine invitation. It says, review your life with appreciation and respect. You see, As difficult as it may be to trust every episode and challenge you have faced, they've been essential facets of your journey, and none has been a mistake. Trust the divine plan. I continue. So he said, love who you are today and all that has contributed to your evolution. You are right on schedule. Okay? So this is all about perception. You have to believe that you are right on schedule. You can't look at your past and be so bitter and no. Accept, okay, I know I did some not so great things. Fair enough. I'm very sorry. And I hope that you're willing to take God's invitation towards this light. I hope that you're willing to take God's invitation towards the light. Okay? Let's see what else was underneath of this Trust the Divine Plan. Reevaluate your priorities. Let go and enjoy. And love yourself. See? Love yourself and admit your vulnerabilities. Yeah, say, I know I haven't been the best person. I haven't been the best whatever, mother, father, sister, brother, whatever. You know? Admit it. Reflect on your truth. And count your blessings. So when you're reflecting on this negative truth, remember to also pay attention to the beautiful truths as well. You see? So face the truth of who you are in that negative light, but also face the truth of who you are in that positive light. Count your blessings. You're not great at this, but you are great at that. You didn't really succeed at this, but you did succeed at that. And life is a growing process. We're always evolving, you see. We're always evolving. Things are always changing. And to resist change is to resist our own evolution. Because if we resist change, then when we would have been over here, because of resisting change, we'll be over here or over there or somewhere else other than where we would have been if we were to go with the flow. Okay, become a clear channel. Okay, when you're communicating, try to become a clear channel. And what I always advise people to do is if you have to talk to someone, and you don't really know what to say and all of that, pray before you do and ask God to come in and take over the situation, give you the right words to say, the right actions to do. Because God does not come into our life without an invitation. Okay? And that's why prayer is necessary. If you do not ask God to come into the situation, God will not. That's how obedient and respectful and merciful God is. God gave us the gift of life, have the power to do things, however, but yet still God allows us the freedom to enjoy life as we saw fit, whether it be quote unquote good or quote unquote bad. Freedom. The good thing is, all roads lead to home. Where is home? Back to the divine. And I'm not talking through death either, I'm talking in life. All roads lead back to our divinity. You see, no matter how many twists and turns we go through, we always get taken right back to our divinity, because at our core, that's who we are. We are divine beings. That's what we are. When we choose to be something else, because we choose to be something other than ourselves. When we choose to be ourselves, we choose to be divine beings. So God says you need to take some time to reassess think things through, and then be of service. Take action after you've taken time to think things through and reassess. And please don't do that to my head again, okay? Nurture yourself first. Nurture yourself first and address your addictions. So whatever that is, whether it's a way of thinking, because we can be addicted to a certain way of thinking, a certain way of being, a certain way of looking, a certain food, whatever those addictions are that are not going to help you to become your highest self, your best self, address those and build on solid ground. Build on solid ground by engaging higher reason. Okay? So, instead of living out of your perception, now is the time to live out of wisdom. Big difference. Okay? Perception a lot of the times is like us digging our own graves. Perception a lot of the time is us paving the path towards our own failure. Because we're misled. We choose to think wrong, and by thinking wrong, we do wrong actions, and then that just leads us down a path that is not of our highest good. So, yeah, engage higher reason. Last thing, be patient. Actually, it's not the last one, because the next one is important too. But I'm sure if I keep digging all these cards, it'll be important, because the way how the cards have aligned, I'm sure that it's a whole story for you. But I have to stop this thing soon. 1 minute 23 seconds. Yeah, so be patient. That is very important for you to know. And also what is very important for you to know is that you should accept whatever is dying. Because this goes back to what I was saying about going with the flow of things, to resist change. If you do not accept whatever it is that is dying, you will only complicate things. Flow. Flow. We have correct your mistakes. Before you do anything, pray. That's my advice. And raise your vibration. Think on a higher frequency. Exist on a higher frequency. Perfection is boring, I'm not gonna lie. So even though I'm my divine self, I love my flaws, to be honest. Because without flaws, it's like duality. Like duality is very important in life. Because if we don't know sadness, how can we truly appreciate happiness? If we don't know sadness, how can we truly ever appreciate happiness? If we don't know sufferation, how can we ever truly appreciate being at peace? So we need that balance, or else it's just purposeless. Too much of the negative is simply destructive, and too much of the positive will eventually be destructive because it becomes null and void. To me, that's how I see it anyway. So, forgive and forget. Alright? Forgive yourself. Start with forgiving yourself. And then you can work your way outward. Begin to explore. And keep your commitments. Okay? Keep your commitments. If you commit to something, try and stick with it. Because that's where your blessings are. And if you deviate and your soul tell you go back, go back. Follow your intuition. Okay? Yeah. And I think that I've given you enough information to, I don't know, I'm hoping that you take the advice and make those changes. It will not only benefit you, it will benefit everybody that is connected to you. Okay? Accept what is dying. If something is dying, it's because it's not meant to be connected to you. It doesn't matter who or what that is. Okay? Because sometimes we have to lose things in order to gain them back. And when we gain them back, the connection is even more powerful than it has ever been. So, just know that the universe is conspiring to bless you and your people. The universe has been doing this for years. Many, many, many years. And you've been resisting for years. It's like someone's trying to give you a gift and you keep running away. Like, you keep running away. You're fighting off the person with a stick. You're... Whew. Anyway, what you choose to do with your life is your choice. I wish you and yours all the very best. Okay? Thank you for watching. I hope that you found this information helpful. Take care. Bye-bye.